Welcome to the Power of Words. I'm Diana Quintero, and today we are diving into an exciting topic: how to apply essential reading skills to enhance literature instruction in ESL classrooms. In this episode, we'll explore practical strategies to help ESL learners connect new information with their existing knowledge, improve comprehension, and build engagement. Whether you are a teacher looking for fresh ideas or just passionate about effective reading practices, you are in the right place. Stay tuned as we unpack insights from recent articles and videos to help you bring these techniques to life in your classroom. Let's get started. In our first segment today, let's talk about integrating background knowledge into reading instruction. Why is this so crucial, especially for ESL learners? Recent insights from Holly Kirby's article, "Is it time to drop finding the main idea and teach reading in a new way?" highlight that background knowledge plays a pivotal role in comprehension. For ESL students, connecting new material with what they already know can make a world of difference. Let's break it down. When you teach reading skills like skimming, scanning, inference, and prediction, you are helping students engage with the text. But when you add their background knowledge into the mix, you amplify their ability to understand and retain new information. For instance, if students are reading a text about animals and you know they have prior experience with pets, linking the text to their personal experience can make the content more relatable and easier to grasp. Here's a practical example. Before diving into a news story or article, spend a few minutes discussing the topic with your students. Ask them what they already know about it. This not only activates their prior knowledge but also sets a purpose for reading. You might say, "Today we are reading about different types of transportation. What kinds of transportation have you used before?" By integrating their existing knowledge, you're helping them build connections between the new content and their own experience, which can significantly enhance their comprehension and engagement with the text. So, the next time you plan a reading lesson, remember to weave in opportunities for students to draw upon what they already know.
Come on, baby, just pump it.
Stay tuned as we explore more strategies to support ESL learners. Welcome back. In this segment, we are diving into effective scaffolding strategies that can significantly enhance reading skills for ESL students. Let's explore how these techniques can support and improve comprehension in your classroom. Rebecca Albert's article, "6 Scaffolding Strategies to Use with Your Students," offers valuable insights. Scaffolding is all about breaking down learning into manageable chunks and providing support at each step. For ESL learners, this approach can make complex text more accessible and less overwhelming. One powerful strategy is show and tell. For example, before diving into a challenging text, model how to approach it. Demonstrate skimming and scanning techniques by working through the text with your students, showing them how to identify key information quickly. Another key strategy is Tap into prior knowledge. Begin by discussing that topic with your students. Ask them questions related to their own experiences or what they already know about the subject matter. This builds a foundation for understanding the new text.
Where is my mind?
Let's not forget pre-teach vocabulary. Before reading a new text, introduce essential vocabulary in context. Use visual aids, such as pictures or graphic organizers, to help students grasp new words and concepts. And then there's give time to talk. Encourage students to discuss what they have read with peers. Structured discussions help them process and articulate their understanding, which is especially beneficial for language learners. These scaffolding strategies are not just about making reading easier, they're about making it more engaging and effective. By providing the right supports, you are helping your ESL students build confidence and develop stronger reading skills. Up next, we'll explore strategies to support reading comprehension for students who decode well but struggle with understanding. Welcome back to the Power of Words. In this segment, we are focusing on how to support reading comprehension through effective vocabulary and cognitive strategies. According to Nins Parry's article, 5 ways to support students who struggle with reading comprehension, vocabulary and cognitive strategies are crucial for deepening understanding. Let's break down how this can be particularly beneficial for ESL learners.
Geen 18 plus, gooi je zus, dat is gangbaar.
First up, let's talk about teaching vocabulary. For students who struggle with comprehension, a strong vocabulary foundation is essential. Use multisensory methods to teach new words. For example, incorporate visual aids like pictures and graphic organizers and engage students with mnemonics to help them remember new terms. By making vocabulary instruction interactive, students can better grasp and retain new words. Next, consider teaching thinking strategies. Equip students with cognitive strategies to enhance their reading comprehension. Techniques such as annotation, questioning, and visualization can help students engage more deeply with the text. Encourage them to ask questions while reading, make predictions, and visualize the content. These strategies help students connect more meaningfully with the text and improve their overall comprehension. Finally, let's touch on reciprocal teaching. This approach involves students taking on roles such as questioner, summarizer, clarifier, and predictor. By rotating these roles, students practice and reinforce their comprehension skills through collaborative learning. This method not only supports comprehension, but also builds critical thinking and communication skills. Integrating this vocabulary and cognitive strategies into your teaching can make a significant difference in your ESL students' ability to understand and engage with text. In our next segment, we'll discuss practical classroom strategies to boost engagement and comprehension. Welcome back to the Power of Words. In this segment, we'll explore some engaging reading practices that can enhance comprehension and make reading more enjoyable for ESL students. One effective practice is whole class choral reading. This method involves reading passages aloud together as a class. It helps improve phonological decoding and oral fluency while creating a supportive environment for struggling readers. This collaborative approach also exposes all students to longer, more complex text in a less intimidating way. Another great strategy is to incorporate peer discussions. Pairing students for short, structured discussions about their readings fosters accountability and allows them to exchange insights. This interaction encourages students to articulate their understanding and provides opportunities for feedback and deeper engagement with the text. Lastly, consider setting up an inspiring quotes wall. Designate a space where students can post and share meaningful quotes from the readings. This not only helps students connect personally with the text, but also sparks conversation and encourages a love for literature. By integrating these engaging practices into your classroom, you can make reading a more dynamic and interactive experience for your ESL students. Stay tuned for our final segment, where we'll wrap up with key takeaways and actionable tips. Thank you for joining me on this episode of The Power of Words. Today we've explored how integrating background knowledge using effective scaffolding strategies, supporting comprehension through vocabulary and cognitive techniques, and implementing engaging reading practices can transform literature lessons in ESL classrooms.
The best you ever had is just...
To recap, connecting new content with students' prior knowledge helps deepen their understanding, while scaffolding techniques like modeling and pre-teaching vocabulary make complex texts more accessible. Cognitive strategies enhance comprehension, and engaging practices like choral reading and peer discussions make reading more interactive and enjoyable. Remember, the goal is to create a supportive and dynamic learning environment where ESL students can thrive and develop their reading skills.
And as daft as they seem,
If you enjoyed today's podcast, don't forget to subscribe and leave a review. And stay tuned for more episodes where we continue to unlock the power of words in education. Until the next time, happy reading!